Hey everybody, this is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called Why You Make Them Weak in the Knees. Why You Make Them Weak in the Knees. I was listening to, or I wasn't listening to anything. Actually, it just came into my head, that song from the 90s by SWV called Weak. I get so weak in the knees, I don't know what to do. I lose all control and something takes over me. Kind of, for those of you that remember that song by SWV called Weak in the Knees. So I figured it would be a good time to make a video called Why You Make Them Weak in the Knees, okay? And what we'll be looking at in this reading is what they like about you, what they wish was different in the connection, and what's their motivation for pursuing you, okay? And in the extended reading, which you can find below in the link in the description box, you can go to my Vimeo channel. In the extended reading, we'll be talking about their deepest feelings, obstacles and outside forces affecting the connection, and outcome of the connection, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. And I wanted to mention too, if you wanted to follow me on Instagram, you can find in the description box below the link to follow me on Instagram, or my Instagram account name. My account is private, so you have to friend request me there. What else? Actually, there are details below on how to request a private reading from me. Private readings are open at this time, and I can usually turn your video around in 4 to 5 days, sometimes less, okay? So with that said, guys, let's go ahead. I'm just gonna turn my candles the way I like them, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. So you can click directly below in the description box to go right to your pile. And if you have more than one person, you can feel free to watch more than one pile, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna find out why you make them weak in the knees, okay? We're gonna find out other things too, like what they wish was different in the connection and what's their motivation for pursuing you. So for pile number 1, we have the blue tea light, okay? For pile number 2, we have the red tea light. And for pile number 3, we have the yellow tea light. So I really love the colors today of the tea lights. I think they look really good. So hopefully you can zoom in and pick your pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, wherever your intuition is guiding you. Sometimes too, you can pick your pile by looking at the numbers of when the pile starts. A lot of times when I'm watching readers online, I will go based on the number on the pile, okay? Whatever number is calling to me. So with that being said, guys, we've got oracle cards shuffled for each pile right here. And we're gonna go ahead and put aside the tarot deck and the oracle cards for pile 2 and 3. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and get into pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1, you chose the blue tea light. Welcome to your reading. In this reading, we're going into why you make them weak in the knees, what they like about you, what they wish was different in the connection, and what is their motivation for pursuing you. In the extended reading, which you can click the link below to my Vimeo channel, we will be going into their deepest feelings, obstacles, and outside forces impacting the connection and outcome, okay? So you guys are pile number 1, you chose the blue tea light. This is definitely throat chakra energy, and it feels like your person may have a lot to say here, all right? So let's go ahead and find out why you make them weak in the knees. Let's take a look. Nurture, number 3, Empress. Oh, wow. Already starting off on a really positive note, pile number 1. I was going to call you pile number 2 there for a second, but pile number 1. We have the 8 of Swords. We have helpless and hopeless. Look at how young and small and insignificant they feel in your presence. You make them feel helpless, right? I think that some of them, this is not an 18+ reading, but I think some of them like being in between your legs and or in between your thighs, or they like what's in between your thighs. All right, I'm just getting that. Now we have a soulmate message here. It says, from a physical perspective, some relationships may seem less than perfect. Yet from a higher perspective, all relationships are sacred, for they each help us grow into love and wisdom. Okay, so they could be feeling like you're this beautiful, magnificent empress creature, and You just have it going on from your head down to your toes. They love the color blue on you. I'm drawn to her blue dress here, and your hair, your natural beauty. Like, you don't even have to wear makeup there or anything, right? If you're a guy watching this or a girl watching this for a guy, you don't even have to like be dressed up. You could just be wearing like flannels or pajamas. This person finds you extremely desirable, okay? They can feel kind of helpless and hopeless in your presence because you're just so, you just overtake them. We have express your love, which doesn't surprise me with the blue tea light here. We have the blue dress, we have this blue card, and then we have express your love, which is about expression. So this person wants you to express your love to them. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. They feel hopeless and helpless. I think sometimes they might not feel good enough for the connection, or they might feel like, this itty bitty much compared to you. You're this vast person. You could really have your shit together. You could really be doing a great job in your life right now, and by no fault of your own, you could make this person feel like, well, gee, damn, what do I have to give, right? But I see that this person wants to express their love to you, and they want you to lay their head on their shoulder. They want you to feel comfortable in their presence. They want to spend time with you, okay? And words are important to your person. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Virgo, okay? So the words are important. And from a physical perspective, the relationship might seem less than perfect here, but from a higher perspective, all relationships are sacred, right? For each help us grow into love and wisdom. We have 511. Your twin flame is now beginning to connect the dots back to you. Yeah, you're the Empress here. So of course, they're beginning to connect the dots back and see really who you are, okay? They could have felt like they were trapped, they couldn't do anything, there was no way to get to you. Maybe there was physical distance between you guys, but they are beginning to open their eyes and see you for who you are. 111, fresh new concepts and ideas are being made available for the journey ahead. Yeah, so this person's gonna come out of feeling helpless and hopeless about the connection. Or you will. I mean, maybe it's you that needs this person to step out and actually express themselves here. Some new energy is being infused into this connection, and a new beginning is about to come into fruition here. And your twin flame is connecting the dots back to you. It says, I could love you like that. I want to make you my world. I would move heaven and earth if you were mine. Okay, I could love you like that. I want to make you my world. I'd move heaven and earth if you were my girl. Those are song lyrics, actually, if you were my girl or boy. So they're saying here, like, I could love you like that. I could give you everything you want and need if you would just see how much I care, okay? So your person, they may be acting like they don't care, or that they're not into you as much as they actually are, because they have not expressed their love. And I see them that they're going to start doing that here. It says, I'm in love with your body and I need a rest. Come over and lay down with my head on your breast. Okay, so this person finds you to be very comfortable, like you bring them a sense of home. Could be Cancer energy in this pile too. Your person wants to listen to you more and have you listen to them more, listen to what you want and what you need. And I think this person just wants to feel like they feel safe and comfortable with you. It says, your whispers run up my neck and ears. Yours is a voice that I can feel. Yeah, this pile is about voice. So they're saying it's not just words with you. It's not just your voice. Like, you could have an amazing voice with Taurus or Libra energy. With a lot of Tauruses, or especially someone that has like a moon in Taurus or a Taurus rising, can have a voice that kind of drips like honey. Might have a very soothing voice, or a very deep voice, or just a voice that stands out a lot. And your person notices that about you. They're like, your whispers run up and down my neck and ears. So you could kiss this person on the ears. You could kiss, you could suck on their earlobes. This person would probably drive this person crazy. Ooh, it says, here is your song. It's Cry For You by Jodeci. So this person is saying, without you, baby, I feel worthless. I'm living on the edge. It's been hours since you've been gone, and that's too long. So come back home. What did I mention about feeling home, comfort, safety. Definitely feeling some Cancer, Capricorn energy here, possibly as well. So this person they might have a fear of expressing themselves to you with helpless and hopeless here, feeling trapped, so like they can't really express, what's going on. But I do feel like this person pines for you. They're like, without you, baby, I feel worthless. I'm living on the edge, right? So damn. We have utopia, peace, serenity, and paradise. Yeah, so this is about place, right? This is about when this person is at your place or you're at their place, or you guys share a moment together. There are moments with this person that feel like utopia. And I get that sometimes the moment is there and then the moment's gone, right? And utopia is something that, as a human being, we can't experience it constantly, right? Like we have to be uncomfortable sometimes too, but this person feels very comfortable when they're with you. We have manifestation, prosperity, fortune, and pure intentions. Ooh, so I think this person feels that you're very sharp and industrious and that you know what you want, and they could be standing in awe of your manifestation powers. Some of you could connect with like the fairy realm or the elves or like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, the leprechauns, kind of that like trickster energy. I definitely feel like this person sees what you have going on from a manifestation perspective and is like, I want me some of that, okay? They're like, how did you do that? How did you do that? Because you're over here being the empress, being beautiful and handsome and charming and lovely and reaching for what you want. And this person's like, I don't know what to do. What steps should I take here? They could be feeling a little bit bashful about taking next steps with you, all right? So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see, what do they like about you? What does this person like about my pile number ones? What do they like? We have 2 8s here. So someone here could be a Leo or 8-8, Lionsgate, which we had a few weeks ago, all right? But 8 is always about abundance too. We have the Empress here and we have manifestation. So this person could really, there's a card in here. Ooh, it was just mixed up. It says heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. So this person could have been through a heartbreak and you could have been the one that soothed them and helped them bring them back from the brink. Okay, and so they say, I could love you like that. I want to make you my world. I'd move heaven and earth if you were my girl or boy. So you could have also came from a breakup and this person has wanted to help soothe you and help make you feel better, okay? So let's go ahead and see what they like about you. What does this person like about my pile number ones? Ooh, they like your mind, Queen of Swords. They like how you don't take any shit. They like how you stand your ground. They like how you're very sharp. Yeah, I was getting that witty kind of trickster energy from you. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but I think they think that you're very clever. They also think it's sexy that you can be like an ice queen or king at times, that you're like, they can sense that there's something like, like that there's emotion, that you actually, when you care about someone, you love deeply, but that you have standards and people have to get through your filter first. And they're like, damn, they could be having a little trouble with how to get through your filter, but they certainly feel attracted to the fact that you have, and sometimes people like, what's that book, Men Who Love Bitches, right? Like that could have been written for the Queen of Swords, right? They could love the fact that you don't always return their texts immediately, that you're not desperate, that you do your own thing and you're very independent. Okay, the High Priest. This is Taurus energy or the Hierophant energy. So they like that you channel inspiration and divine wisdom. They love the fact that you're a teacher. Some of you might actually be teachers or teach in some capacity. I have a friend who she teaches at the French school. She teaches kindergarten at the French school, and she's very sharp. She's a very, very sharp person, and she's an excellent teacher. Excellent. And it's hard to teach kindergartners, right? Especially during these times. So yeah, they could really like how you handle, situations and how you guide others. They think that you have a lot of wisdom and a lot of authority. Like they're very impressed with your authority is what I see. Just the authority of your spirit, the authority of who you are. Ooh, Ace of Swords just fell out. Yeah, they love your mind. They love your clarity. You might actually say certain things to them that make them think twice. Oh, think twice is just another, there's a song by Phil Collins called Oh, Think Twice. It's just another day for me and you in paradise. So you could have some interesting observations about the human condition and what's happening collectively right now. This person really enjoys your insights and the things that you have to share. This person thinks that you could be a great mentor or a great teacher. This person thinks that you have a lot of answers and clarity that other people don't have, okay? So they're very intrigued with your mind and how you go about problem solving. All right, so reversed Wheel of Fortune. So they could also like the fact that you're kind of a chaos god or goddess, that you just go by the seat of your pants and you're not driven to any one particular thing. Like that you, when it comes to your thought process, you're very stable and physically, like they like that you could be athletic and you could be very strong physically, and they like that about you. But I see that like you're also open to whatever with the reversed Wheel of Fortune. It's like, you don't really let things get you down. And if you have to change course, you're like, well, whatever, so we have to change course. So it didn't work out. So it wasn't meant to be, c'est la vie, right? That's a French saying, c'est la vie. I know a girl I worked with once that had c'est la vie on her license plate of her car. I always love that saying. It's like, whatever will be, or that's life. I think c'est la vie means that's life, okay? Maybe all these French influences are coming up for a reason. Maybe someone here is French or likes someone who's French, but you're definitely a worldly person here, and this person admires your ability to just kind of, go with the flow. Nine of Swords just popped out. So this person, this for me can be a card of PTSD or someone who's dealt with trauma, but this person sees that you have gone through like your share of bullshit. You've gone through your share of, life handing you detours, life turning out as unexpected, life just, like one day you think you're doing one thing and the next day you're doing something else, right? Like life handing you detours and you having to choose a different option or go a different way. And your person sees how you've had to handle this and how you've grown through this process, and they see that you've had to deal sometimes with anxiety or racing thoughts, and but you have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords here. So they love how even through all of that, you're able to get a lot of clarity and have a lot of discernment about what is happening in life and why things happen, right? You're not just one of those people that says everything happens for a reason. Like you might say that, but you find the deeper reasons, okay? Like the cards are just flying out for your reason. Like what's the deeper reason? I feel like you guys are good at sussing that out. And we have the Six of Swords here. This card actually is Mercury and Aquarius. So some of you could be Aquarians, or you communicate from a more detached perspective and you don't get overly attached to the outcome. And I think you've had to learn the hard way on that, on how to be detached and how to let go, okay, with the Six of Swords. They admire how you just go and, hit the road jack when you need to and when it's time to go, all right? And they could actually, they're saying they just don't want you to do that to them, okay? They're like, without you, baby, I feel worthless. I'm living on the edge, right? So this person doesn't want you to row your boat to anything else besides them. They want you to trust them and to come towards them, okay, is what I'm seeing. They could find you to be a little bit stubborn at times and present a challenge. Definitely with the High Priest and the Queen of Swords, you could be stubborn and present a challenge. And maybe this person likes to be challenged, okay? So let's go ahead and see what they wish was different in this connection. So what does pile number one's person wish was different in this connection. Justice, we have Libra energy, okay? So maybe they're wishing things were a little bit more balanced. Maybe they have to be the one to always make contact with you. Maybe they have to be always the one to reach out. Maybe they're wishing the connection was a little more balanced and that you would let down your guard to them. Because justice can be, you know, justice in the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. I mean, the Hierophant is very committed and faithful, but justice in the Queen of Swords can be some cold ass energy, okay? So it could be that this person wants you to let your guard down and let them in a little bit more. Like they're like, throw me a bone here. Stop giving me crumbs. Throw me a freaking bone here, right? Okay. So what do they wish was different in this connection? Ooh, the Empress. You guys have the Empress twice. You had it here, okay? So I do think this person wishes that you would softer towards them. You would soften towards them. Some of them want you to consider getting married or having children with them. If you're traditionally not into that, Queen of Swords, and you're like, I don't know if I'm into that, like, I don't think that's for me. I don't even necessarily agree with marriage, right? Like this person could want you to have a formal commitment with them, have children with them. If you're of childbearing age, they could want you to move in with them or have some kind of more of a formalized relationship with you. Definitely state your feelings, and I get that they want you to soften towards them. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Everything about this screams, let down your guard, let me in, baby. Let me come a little bit closer to you, okay? Some of them want to make love to you. I just heard that song by Boys to Men. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you. So some of them are wanting you to let down your guard physically too with them and be more open to them physically is what I see. Don't reject them. Don't be cold to them, and let down your guard physically, okay? Seven of Swords. Some of them wish that they knew what was going on with you. Some of them feel like they don't know what's happening with you, and that you're being very detached towards them emotionally. Some of you here could be Aquarians or Moon in Aquarius. But I do feel like we could have an Aquarius-Sagittarius connection here. But I do feel like they wish that you would, they wish that they knew more of what was going on, and they wish they knew what was going on behind the scenes. Oh, to be a fly on the wall of the Empress, right? And my lights just flickered. So that's interesting. Pile number one, okay? So let's go ahead and see, what is their motivation for pursuing you? What is pile number one's person's motivation for pursuing you? Page of Pentacles. In this deck, this page represents to me physical contact. And we had physical relationship, physical perspective, physical relationship. But it's not just, bang you out sex. I get that this person wants physical touch from you. Like they want you to touch them. They want you to hold them. They want you to hold hands with them. They want you to be open to their advances for physical affection and touch is what I'm getting. Hugs, kisses, even if they're just kisses on the cheek at this point, start off slow, right? And so they just want to have some little opening into you is what I'm getting. Okay, for some of them, yeah, they do want to sleep with you. And they're just, they're like, I'm willing to wait. They got this look on their face that is like, they're like, I'll sit on the sidelines and wait a little bit, but I just want to touch you. So some of them, their motivation is so they can touch you. Ooh, what's their motivation in this connection? Some of them could wanting to be healing from heartbreak or healing heartbreak. We had this weird card, Heartbroken, that popped out earlier. Some of them could be on the mend from a prior relationship, and they want to reach out and touch someone with the Page of Pentacles here. They could be looking for an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to help them heal their heart. A Libra could be looking for someone to heal their heart here, okay, is what I'm getting. Someone's, your person could have been through a breakup or a disappointment or been triggered recently, and they're looking for you to help soothe the trigger, okay? What's their motivation here? The Emperor. Some of them want to have families and have it all with you. Some of them want you to see them as a provider and as a protector and as a person that cares about their legacy, and that's serious, okay? Some of them are wanting healing from an Aries. They're wanting to heal their heart and start over again with an Aries. Here is what I see too. Okay, what's their motivation here? King of Pentacles. So they're taking it slow. You know, they have grand visions is what I get here with the Emperor. They have grand visions for the future and what they want their life to be, but they're taking it slow with the King of Pentacles. They're trying to be consistent. They're trying to have a consistent relationship or family in their life. And maybe in the past they come from a family, a broken family, or you know, they've been through a divorce is also, or their parents were divorced and it caused them, you know, great heartache and pain when they were a child. But this person is trying to consistently go towards their future is what I see here. Their intention, they're like, ma'am, tipping their hat, ma'am or sir, my intention is to marry you. This person could be kind of gentlemanly or womanly that way. I don't know, like old school that way. All of a sudden I got the vision of someone from the UK. Someone here might be from the UK or a merchant of some kind. I'm just getting like a merchant from the UK. Okay, guys, so I think that's about it for pile number one. Let's get one more card for this connection. One more card. Ooh, the Lovers. I knew one more card wanted to come out. This person desires you and thinks Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that you're one sexy, individualized, self-actualized, force to be reckoned with, and they want to join forces with you, okay? Power couple status, the Lovers, or Gemini energy, okay? So with that being said, pile number one, I hope that that was interesting for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please follow me to the extended reading where we will go into their deepest feelings, obstacles, and outside forces affecting the connection and outcome of this connection, okay? So thank you so much, pile number one. And let's go ahead and we will prepare for pile number two, all right? So I kind of got cards all over the place. I got your guys' cards all over the place here. This is how all the cards get mixed in together, by the way, right? This is how we find other cards in other decks. All right, so let's go ahead and clear the way here for pile number two. Okay. So my pile number twos. If you chose the red tea light, pile number two, this is your reading, okay? So we have oracle cards and we have tarot cards here for my red pile, my spicy, sexy, wonderful red pile, okay? And red is, of course, representing the root chakra and what we want, what we need. Not just what we want, but what we need. We absolutely want to possess and need in this lifetime, okay? It's survival needs too. So let's go ahead. This reading is called, Why Do You Make Them Weak in the Knees? All right, I'm feeling some of them already have obsession towards you. Why do you make them weak in the knees? And we're going to go into what they like about you, what they wish was different in the connection, and what's their motivation for pursuing you, okay? And in the extended reading, we're going to go into their deepest feelings, obstacles, and outside forces affecting the connection and outcome. You can click on the link below in the description box to go to my Vimeo channel to check that out, okay? So with that being said, pile number two, why do you make them weak in the knees? Let's go ahead and check it. Ooh, share the love, okay? So we have share the love, 3 of cups. We have number 16, rebuild, which is tower energy, okay? So rebuild and share the love after a period of breakdown, of breaking down. Okay, it says, your smile illuminates, this is a soulmate card. Your smile illuminates my soul. It makes me feel whole. There is no part of me that your love cannot feel. From the very first moment that we met, I am forever grateful and I count my blessings each day, beloved Jewel. Oh my God. So you fill this person up. Your love fills them up, probably after they've suffered hurt or disappointment. And they're like, share your love with me. I want you to share your love with me. Ooh, damn, pile number 2, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. This person finds you to be a beloved jewel, and they've been calling you in, all right? They have been literally throwing their hands up to the universe and saying, really, universe, really? Is this what you have for me? Like, I have to let go of everything to get my person in here. But you illuminate their soul and you make them feel whole. They're calling you in. 444, nice. The universe fully supports you as you continue on your path towards enlightenment. So this is 444 is great energy for rebuilding. This person is needing to rebuild, and 444 is all about foundationing, okay? 651, your twin flame has been visiting you in your dreams. Write your feelings down upon awakening. Wow, they're calling you in at night in their sleep, okay? They are forever grateful. You guys already know each other on the astral plane, 651, okay? Number 35, everyone's looking for that something to make it all complete. You find it in strange places where you never knew it could be. So maybe in the deepest despair and the deepest heartbreak, you find this person and you help them through your love. You help heal them and make them whole again, all right? So everyone's looking for that something to make it all complete. You find it in strange places, right? So we have that. We have, I want to suck on those lips, hold on to those hips while you ride on this dick. Damn, well, this is not an 18 plus reading, but you guys could already be getting down in the astral plane, if you know what I mean. So they're forever grateful when you ride on those hips, is what it seems. We have, I will be back. Please know that I will. You are my only desire. You just fit the bill, okay? So even if this person has had to be away from you because something in their life happened that was out of their control, that they could have never predicted, and they have to rebuild some areas of their life, they're like, I will be back. I cannot forget you. I'm getting for some of these people, you might have met them and then you separated from them through no fault of your own. Then something happened and now they're back around you again. So we have for your song, oh boy, this person feels very sexual to you. We have Tonight I'm Fucking You by Enrique Iglesias. It says, here's the situation, bend to every nation. Nobody's ever made me feel the way that you do. You know my motivation, given my reputation. Please excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but tonight I'm fucking you. Wow. I feel like after this person gets their shit together and gets everything lined up and fixed from what happened before, that they're gonna come back at you. You just fit the bill, right? They've been calling in their soulmate, you fit the bill. We have releasing, purification, spiritual cleansing, and letting go. Maybe this person needs to leave someone in their life that they're currently with to come get you. And if that's the case, this person does want to release a situation, and they feel very, they're going to feel a lot of healing energy when they finally release and let go, is what I'm getting. For some of you, you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you're like someone they've never met before, okay? Like you are like, they're used to having a particular thing on the menu over and over and over, maybe attracting the same kind of person or having the same kind of, or just being in a long-term relationship with someone over and over. You're like a completely new refresh for them, is what I'm getting. Adventure, innocence, play, and discovery. So you make them feel like a kid again. You give them the key back to like their youth, to their adventurous spirit. You take them into a portal that they have never been through before. You help them let go of situations that were no longer serving them and help them forge a new path that is much more exciting for them, okay? And that's why you're illuminating their soul, which is the message right here, okay? Here's the situation, bend to every nation. Nobody makes me feel the way you do. Some of them could have been players or just pursuing sexual connections in the past. And something about you has struck their fancy. You've really struck their fancy here. So let's go into, I think it's a mysterious quality that you have, actually, pile number 2. So let's go into what they like about you. What do they like? What does pile number 2's person like about them? What do they like that you activate them? So sorry, that's Knight of Pentacles. So you could be an earth sign, you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think you help them get moving on things that they've been meaning to get moving on for a while, that they have been avoiding, that they haven't, they've wanted to make progress on, but they haven't, okay? So I think that you help them make progress, and your presence helps them make progress. Yeah, adventure, 3 of Wands. You help them make progress and take them out of stagnation and eating the same thing on the menu over and over, whether it's that it's a person or an actual meal, and you bring them into a new phase of their life where they are not afraid, or they're soon not going to be afraid of taking a risk. And I think they value how you have taken measured risks in your own life, okay? And they've paid off for you, is what I see. And they are admiring your perseverance, but also your willingness to take a risk, okay? And they could really, with this number 3 here, they could really love your creativity and your spirit of being able to just go where you're called, and also have patience. I think this person also values your patience as well, how you can stick things out and be a very patient person. 5 of Swords, this person admires how even if the situation around you isn't great and people are doing and saying things that are very ego-based and are very like lower vibrational energies, that you don't stick around and stay in the fight. You just walk away and, you know, you just move on, okay? And they love that about you, that you don't have a need to be right. You don't have a need to hurt others with the words that you say, or a need to be right. They like the fact that you have an ego that is, you know, you have ego, but your ego is not out of control, is what they like. 6 of Pentacles, yeah, they love, you could be Libra energy here too, Libra and Aries energy here. They love how you try to keep everything fair and equitable. How you're like, you know, we did this time, now we're gonna do this this time, right? I think that they like how you speak up about what you want and need, and how you challenge them to keep things fair and equitable, okay? They also could like the fact that, you know, you have resources to share, or you have money to share, resources to share. The Tower just flipped up upside down in my deck. They feel like things could be different with you because you're actually on their level. 6 of Pentacles, like you're actually on their level. 8 of Swords. Well, this is my BDSM card in a in kind of a sexy reading. This is my tie you up, blindfold you BDSM. So they could like that you're very like practical, and you very much are, you know, about taking a risk, but also practical and making money with the Knight of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles, and that you share well with others and you're a good team player. But I do think they like it when you just give up control to them and you let them kind of, especially if they could have fantasies of you being like, you know, very practical and controlled, and you know, you like being very successful, but then in the dark, or in, you know, at night when you guys are together, that you yield to this person and you let them kind of control things. So they could be very into that. And we have the 8 of Wands. We have 2 8s, 8-8 energy. Somebody's birthday could be on the 8th or in the month of August here, but it could be Virgo, Leo energy. But what I see here is I see they like the fact that, you know, you don't stay in the dark for too long. If you don't know what's happening and you don't see the truth of something, you quickly snap out of it, okay? And you have amazing observations, and you're not afraid to speak your mind either, is what I see. Like, you might go through a phase where you're still trying to figure things out here with the 8 of Swords, but as soon as you know what's happening, you share. You don't hold things back, okay? You don't hold things back from people on purpose if you can't help it, is what I'm seeing here. What else do they like about my pile number 2s? What else do they like? 9 of Swords. So they like that you are very patient and persistent, even in times of great stress, okay? And that when you're tested, that's who the true you really comes out, all right? They could also like the nightgowns that you wear, or what you wear to bed at night, or the fact that you don't wear anything to bed at night. They like cuddling with you in the nighttime is what I see too. They really like how you smell, very feminine or very masculine with whoever you are here watching this. Temperance, you could be a Sagittarius that just is always optimistic, even if, you know, going through things and having to persevere. Like, you're very optimistic. It's that balance energy again. It's that moderation and balance and not overdoing things is what they really like about you, okay? So let's go ahead. You could be well traveled as well too. You could be very adventurous. We have adventure down here with the Temperance card, which is the Sagittarius card. So you could have, you know, you could have traveled. You could have traveled on your own too and taken vacations on your own. Maybe some of you went to Asia or Europe on your own and you told this person about it and they were very impressed with you for the fact that you did that. So they admire your independence and willingness to boldly go where no one else has gone before. Maybe some of you are Star Trek fans, or they are, to boldly go where no one else has gone before. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at what they wish was different. What does this person wish was different in this connection? What do they wish was different? Ten of Swords. So they wish that, you know, you maybe did something that hurt them. With the Tower card here, we saw the Tower and the rebuilding earlier. They maybe wish that you hadn't cut them out of their life, or that you hadn't you know, said things to them that just maybe cut them. They may wish that you, maybe they wish that you saw them in a better light is another thing that I'm seeing here, that you would see their intentions and see them in a better light is another thing that I'm getting. They wish that they could talk to you more is what I'm seeing. They wish, Page of Swords, that you would, like, you know, that they could, maybe they want to be like Facebook or Instagram friends with you and see what's going on in your world day to day. I do feel like this person wants more day-to-day updates from you on your happenings in your world. I do think that they want you to talk to them more and not shut them out is what I'm getting, is what they wish was different here. Page of Wands reverse. Some of them want you to, we have two pages here. So some of them could want you to be open to rekindling that fire with them, to just a little bit, just keep the door a little bit open to them so that you would be open to some kind of a physical, passionate, sexual relationship. They could feel like the spark went out at some point with you guys and they're interested in finding out how they can bring the spark back in this connection. Five of Cups, some of them have been very sad and disappointed about the way that things turned out between you guys. They're wanting a fresh start with the Page of Swords here, and they're concerned that you wouldn't take them back with the Page of Wands reversed, that you wouldn't see them as serious, or that you wouldn't seriously entertain them. I do feel like this person is marinating quite a bit on what was lost in this connection, and I feel like they really miss you, pile number two. Like, if you know, they might be saying one thing like, oh, it's over to people, or telling themselves that, but emotionally underneath it, they really miss you is what I'm seeing. What they wish was a difference. They wish the Tower hadn't have happened in this connection. They wish that they wouldn't have had to go through what they did. I think they're still sad about this. They could have gone through a breakup with you or somebody else, but they're wishing that it didn't have to happen the way that it did, and it wasn't so sudden and dramatic and just totally knocked them off their game, okay? So I do think this person wishes that things didn't go down the way that they did, is what I'm seeing. So what is this person's motivation for pursuing my pile number twos? What is their motivation for pursuing you? Six of Swords. So they could be trying to get closure on this connection and finding out once and for all if this is the connection for them or not, so that they can either, you know, as the saying goes, shit or get off the pot, like move on or stay, right? Some of them want to help you get to a better place. For some of you, you could have gone through a really bad breakup or bad situation where your faith in men or women was turned upside down, and they want to take you to a place of, you know, of less sadness and to calmer waters here with the Six of Swords. Okay, so what is their motivation for pursuing you? Death, Scorpio energy. Yeah, I think a lot of them are just want to see once and for all what this connection is really made about, what it's really made of, and if it's real or not. Okay, I think some of them are kind of sick of, you know, going back and forth in their heads with it, and they just want to settle this once and for all. Okay, with death here, what is their motivation for pursuing? Queen of Cups, okay, so we could have a Scorpio connection here. We could have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio connection. But some of them are wanting to see if the feelings are actually real with the Queen of Cups here and death. They're wanting to see if this is actually a connection that could work out or not. Like either that or they'll leave, right? So I feel like they're trying to get to the root of things and find out if this really is a connection or not. They see you and they think that like you're quite sexy and beautiful, and you could have brought about an ending in their life and caused them to have an ending in their life, but they're trying to move towards a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Ooh, we have the Devil. Some of them, their intention is to bed down or have sex with, to sleep with a water sign. We have Death and the Devil surrounding the Queen of Cups here. So there's a little cartoon that has this, I think it's from The Simpsons or something, where he's got like lioness. Maybe that's from Charlie Brown, where he says, "I'm in danger, ha ha ha," and then he's like rolling down a hill. That's what I feel like the Queen of Cups here. Like this person's like, "I'm in danger, ha ha ha," roll down a hill. So you could make this person feel like they're in danger. Like they could want to make you feel like you are, I don't know, it's kind of a weird energy. I gotta be honest here, pile number 2 with the Devil, and we have Capricorn and Scorpio energy surrounding a water sign here. So they could be wanting to see if this connection is real and if it could ever get physical, and if it won't, then they're just going to be off into the sunset. As I started this reading, I said I felt someone was being obsessive, and you better believe it, right? With the Scorpio energy, with the Death energy, and the Devil energy, someone here is being very obsessive. So they're saying there's no part of me that your love cannot fill. So maybe this person is expecting you to help cure all their ailments, like to take care of them, to take care of them sexually, to get them through a hard phase of their life or a breakup phase that they're going through. You know, there's no part of me that your love cannot fill. Some of them might be being kind of codependent on you, is also what I'm getting here. From the first moment we met, I am forever grateful and I count my blessings each day. Okay, so you could have helped. You could have been very empathic, very caring as this person was going through a really horrible breakup with an evil ex or something like that is what I see, okay? So what is their motivation? Let's get one last card here. We have Queen of Swords is the final motivation. So I do think they are trying to get away from somebody in their life, possibly a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, who is very cold to them, very detached, who just dropped them like a hot potato, who just didn't care. I think that they are trying to you know, move on from that situation and form a new connection with somebody, because we have 2 queens here. We have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So they're trying to form a connection with somebody who's more loving, more open, more generous, more giving, but they're not exactly bringing their best selves to the table here with the Double energy. This person could have some toxic traits. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll go to the extended reading next. We will get into their deepest feelings, obstacles, and outside forces affecting the connection and outcome. Okay, so thank you so much, my pile number 2s, and we will go on the extended reading and clarify this situation here even further. All right, so let's go ahead and clear the energy for my pile number 3s. Okay. All right, pile number threes, beautiful pile number threes. If you chose pile number 3, you chose the yellow tea light, okay? We've got tarot cards and oracle cards for you. Spirit, angels, and guides, please clear the energy of pile 1 and pile number 2 and open my energy up for pile number 3, okay? So we're gonna be asking why you make them weak in the knees, what they like about you, what they wish was different in the connection, and what their motivation is for pursuing you. In the extended reading, which you can click in the box below to my Vimeo channel, we will talk about their deepest feelings, obstacles and outside forces affecting the connection and outcome, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. My pile number 3s, you chose the yellow tea light, bright sunshine and happy yellow tea light. We have challenging times, 5 of wands, okay? We have master, we have devil energy, 5 of wands and devil energy. This person is saying positive and loving thoughts are instrumental in creating positive and loving relationships. Fear and doubt only serve to create greater uncertainty. Think more about what is right in your relationship and less about what you think is wrong, okay? So this person is already coming out with a message here saying what they like about you. What makes them weak in the knees about you is the fact that you can face challenging times and difficult situations that make you feel trapped and still be positive and loving, okay, is what I'm getting from this. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, right? And that's coming up next to the devil. So this person could be, you know, giving you props here for learning to let go of any control issues or any situations that kept you small, okay? They could see how you have grown beyond that. We have 717, put your time and energy into creative pursuits that will provide an overall sense of empowerment. Yeah, letting go of control issues and letting spirit guide you. They love how you put your energy and time into creative pursuits that they know that your creative pursuits make you feel empowered and allow you to overcome any challenges in your environment, okay? 1221, learn to provide your own happiness rather than relying on your twin flame to fulfill you, okay? So they love how you are able just to go into your own issues and face your own issues with strength and authority, and that you don't rely on other people to solve all of your problems, okay? That's very attractive to them. Number 21, picture you and me starting a life together. We will take this vow to love each other, make this thing a reality, okay? So some of them are wanting to come out of, you know, upset, challenging energy and come into a new start with you and take this vow to make this thing a reality. We have foreplay here. Nobody gets me so excited. You make me sweat and feel ignited, okay? So there's something about you that makes this person feel very randy, baby. It's like Austin Powers feeling randy. I don't know, maybe someone here is named Randy too. I don't know, probably no one's named Randy. It says, I want to just love you for the rest of my life. I'm ready to be a husband if you'll be my wife. Okay, so turn that around if it's girl, girl, guy, guy. But somebody here is looking to, you know, somebody's here to looking to put you under lock and key is what I see here. Somebody is wanting to make this thing a reality. And it could be kind of early on in the relationship. So you might be like, what? You know, but let's see here. We have, Soul Provider by Michael Bolton. This person's saying, I know you've been hurt. I know your love is shy. Okay, 5 of Wands, double energy. You don't have to say it. It's going to take some time, right? To let go of control issues, to trust again. But it says, you don't have to say it. It's going to take some time. You've got my heart in the palm of your hand. I want to be your soul provider. Soul Provider by Michael Bolton. Okay. So this person is committed. I feel like this person is very committed to you. Okay. Even though you've gone through it hard times. We have exiled here, illusion of separation, discontent, and isolation. Okay, so one or both of you could feel, you know, halfway removed from this connection, or that this connection doesn't have a lot of hope, or you should just let it go. And your person is saying here, positive and loving thoughts are instrumental into creating positive relationships. Fear and doubt only go to serve uncertainty, right? So your person is wanting you to have positive thoughts about the relationship and not worry about it so much because they got you. They want to be your sole provider, okay? Some of them want to actually literally be your provider and pay things for you and, like pay your way. And some of them could have controlling issues around money, but I see that this person may want to buy you expensive gifts or pay for you is another thing that I'm seeing here. Okay, we have galactic guidance, star family, assistance, and cooperation. So this person sees you guys as like the dream team, the perfect couple, and they want to cooperate with you. If they've been selfish or argumentative in the past, they want to let go of control issues, and they're ready for you. They're saying, I'm ready for you. Nobody gets me excited like you do. It makes me sweat, and I'm ready for you. I'm ready to make this thing a reality, okay? So they're wanting to step up and cooperate with you in your life and what you want to do with your life, I feel like. All right, so let's see, what does pile number 3's person, what do they like about my pile number 3's? What does this person like about my pile number 3's? What do they like? What does pile number 3's person like about them? Okay, we have Ace of Wands, so they find you, and we have 6 of Wands. So they find you very intriguing. They find you to be a very passionate person who's not afraid to take a risk. I think they know like that you've also, like when things haven't worked out, you've also seen the more challenging side of taking a risk. And I feel like this person is like, okay, like you've seen the more challenging sides. You've had to letting go of control issues, 6 of Swords, right? But they know that you've had to let go at various times. Some of you could be a parent and could have a child and could have left someone or divorced someone or left someone that didn't treat you very well and had to start over. Some of you are very accustomed to starting over and basically getting your life back on track again. Some of you could also be like small business owners or entrepreneurs or be very creative, like a creative artist who makes money off of your passion and what you do. If you're a guy watching this and you're into women, your girl is really into your big old you-know-what, Ace of Wands. And really, really into, we have the Queen of Swords that just fell out right here too, okay? So someone really admires how logical and strong you are mentally. Somebody also admires, some of you here could be religious, and this person admires how devoted you are in your faith as well, is what I'm getting, okay? But if you're a guy here who likes women, I feel like your woman gets really excited by the thought and idea of being with you, and she tries to keep it together and act like she's good. I'm good, right? And tries to seem like it doesn't matter to her, like she's distant from you, but actually she's like, come at me, I want you, come at me, I want it today, I want it now, okay? So this person likes the fact that you are able to come out of confusion and make logical decisions, that you don't let illusion or options like completely cause you to go astray or go sideways. They like how you can make a decision, all right? And that you can cut out the bullshit, separate the wheat from the chaff, okay? They like that you are able to do that and call things what they are, call a spade, okay? Is what I'm also seeing here too. What do they like about my pile number 3's? Let's see. Ooh, Justice and the Queen of Swords, okay? So they love how fair, balanced, and equitable you are. They love that you can tell a motherfucker off when they're slipping. Like if somebody isn't, like, you're not afraid, you will stand up for yourself. And also that you stand up for others too. Others that are hurting. Like you're not into bullying, and you will stand up for people if they are being pushed around or bullied, okay? They could also really love the way you dress. Some of them like have been imagining what your titties look like is what I'm getting here too. And they want to touch them and hold them, and they're afraid that you might not be open to their their advances. We have Libra energy and Pisces energy, I feel here, that you may not be open to their advances. They're like, shit, I don't know if pile number 3 is going to be open to my advances. They probably get approached all the time. They probably have options coming out of their ears because they're so sexy and fascinating, right? So they could be a little intimidated by the thought of you, and that might get them off somewhat. 2 of Pentacles. So we have 2 cards here of having multiple options. I feel like, some people get turned on when other men or women notice their significant other, all right? And so they could have that, like if you're walking down the street with them and other people look at you, they could be like, yeah, that's my baby, right? But here too, I do think this person likes how you multitask and how you have multiple projects up in the air and how you're able to handle them all with, and make it look easy in a way, right? Like they're like, damn, you make it look easy, okay? So even though you apply a lot of concentration to what you do, I feel like your person is like, wow, you know how to tap dance around in situations and you make it look easy. You're able to keep a lot of balls in the air, okay? So let's go ahead and see 4 of Cups. So they like how you reject people that are not to your level and send people packing. They like how you take the time to think through decisions and situations. And I think they also like the fact how independent you are and how maybe you need alone time at times. And I think that you keep them on their toes. They don't always know what you're going to do next with the Ace of Wands and 6 of Swords. They're like, damn, way to keep me on my toes, right? Like you're on point. And a lot of you could be in jobs where you're speakers or you're writers or something with communication in the written word. Maybe some of you are journalists or want to get into some kind of news media, but they love how clever you are and smart you are too, is what I'm seeing. Like you can actually tango with them. You can debate with them. You can tango with them. You can talk about a multitude of topics with them. Okay, they like how you, if somebody isn't to your standards, you're just like, bye, So they're very turned on by that. Let's go ahead. What they wish was different in the connection. What does this person wish was different in the connection? King of Swords. They wish, you are the Queen of Swords, they're the King of Swords. They wish that you would recognize them as an equal to them and that you would let them into your world and that you would, they say, I want to love you for the rest of my life. I'm ready to be a husband if you'll be my wife. So this person's like, what they wish about the connection is that you would realize maybe they feel ignored or that you don't see them. I see the letter S and the number 5 here. The number 5 might be significant, born in the 5th month of May, or have a birthday on the 5th. But I do see that this person is like, hey, recognize me. I'm where you are. I'm your equal. I could actually be with you. I want to make you my man or my woman, right? So this person's like, come on now, like be open to my energy is what I think they're saying. What they wish was different in the connection. 3 of Wands. Yeah, they're like, give me a chance. I know, take a risk on me, take a chance on me. That's a song by ABBA, the group ABBA, Take a Chance on Me, right? So this person's like, take a chance on me. What do you have to lose? Like, let me into your world, all right? What do they wish was different? 3 of Pentacles. We have 2 3s. So they're like, let me just, you could be kind of like off doing your own thing and into your own projects and needing time by yourself at times or detached. And they're like, let's work on something together. Let's work on a project together. Like, I feel like this person is having excuses for getting up in your world. Like they want to make an excuse for why you guys could work together, or why you guys could collaborate on something or projects you could do together. They're like, I'm valuable. I'm the King of Swords. I'm valuable. I promise I'm valuable, right? So what they wish was different, the Sun. Yeah, some of them I feel like are like, bitch, you better notice me. You better notice me, right? or asshole, bastard, you better notice me, right? Some of them want to be noticed by you, and they want you to see them as somebody who knows what they're doing, somebody who's is a risk taker, somebody who can plan things out as well and take care of things. I see a D and an R here too for initials, for your name or their name. But I feel, and I just heard the name Daryl. I don't know if any of you guys are messing around with somebody named Daryl, but I felt that name come up too here. So I think this person is like, notice me, you know, like take a look at me, right? We could have Aquarius Leo energy here with the Sun and the King of Swords. So I do feel like this person's like, give me a chance and notice me, all right? So that's what they wish was different. Let's see, what is their motivation for pursuing you? For my pile number 3s, what is this person's motivation? Okay, so 2 of Swords, Libra energy, Moon in Libra. So this person is needing to make a choice. I feel like they're needing to make a choice about the kind of relationship that they want to have in their life. I do feel like this person is moving out of indecision and into a new phase of understanding, you know, what they want in their future, what they want in relationships in general. Okay, and I think you might be kind of a catalyst as part of that. Okay, what is their motivation for pursuing you? The Fool. Yeah, some of them are like, you know, I've never really put everything on the line before. I've never really I feel like this person has never really just put everything on the line and gone into something like blindly, or just gone into the idea of being with someone like more long term. I feel like this person hasn't really ever wanted to look naive or foolish in situations, right? Or try something that they haven't tried before. So I do think they're wanting to try something they haven't tried before. Some of them could be Aquariuses looking at Libras, like wanting a Libra to give them a chance here. What is their motivation for pursuit? 7 of Swords. Okay, so some of them may not, okay, I'm just going to say this is not for everyone, but some of them may not have had the best motivations when they first initially started to pursue you. Now with the Fool here, I do feel like they've had an attitude adjustment, and they've had a intention adjustment, and I do feel like they had to sit for a while with how they really felt about this connection. And I do feel like some of them didn't start off with great intentions towards you with the 7 of Swords. They could have made it seem like they wanted to have a longer term connection, but really didn't underneath it. But I see like over time, their intentions have, I feel like, changed more. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like they've had an awakening around what could really be, what could really manifest between you guys, and they changed their view. I think they've come to see you as a like equal King and Queen of Swords, and that they want to cooperate with you and have a new beginning with you. Ace of Pentacles, even if it didn't start off great. Okay, so I'm seeing if it started off as sex only or something else, I do see that they're coming around. Yeah, 9 of Cups, they're like, let's just have fun and see where things go. Let's plant the seed for the future. Let's have fun and see where things go. Let's forget about the past and what I was kind of trying to do before, because I had a revelation, and now I have a new idea about what I wanted to do. I made the decision, okay? So I do feel like this person, for some of you, this person could still kind of be on the fence of, you know, wanting to start something new, but also just wanting to have fun and sow their wild oats. So I feel it's kind of a 50-50 here. They could still be in this indecision for some of them. But that, let's go ahead and see. Let's get one more card here for their motivation. What is their motivation? One more crowning energy here, Spirit. One more crowning energy. 6 of Wands. They want to be victorious with you. They want to win you over. They want to pursue you. They may become, you know, somewhat obsessed or driven by the idea of having you, of just acquiring you, but what to do with you once they get you, right? I still feel like this person may not know that entirely here with the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Like what to do once they finally land you, like what would they do, right? So with that being said, pile number 3, we are going to go into the extended reading where we're going to go into their deepest feelings, obstacles and outside forces affecting the connection and outcome. Okay, so thank you so much, you guys. I hope you enjoyed your readings, and do take care.